time limit or one fall. Introducing the contestants of this event. First of all, introducing the man I know nothing about. I don't know where he comes from. I don't know how much he weighs. The only thing I know for sure is he's known as the Outpatient. The Outpatient. His opponent this evening from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, the rock and roll Buck ZumHofe. Referee for this match, Dave Goebel. 15-minute time limit or one fall. Let's go down to ringside.
Well, ringside we are, rock and roll ZumHofe. And I don't know what to call his opponent. Man looks like he's from an asylum someplace, Mick. The Outpatient.
Well, I've seen the Outpatient many, many times. I've seen him come into the ring and do a dance. I've seen him talk to a French fry. I've seen him do a lot of things, none of them logical. And now he's in the ring with the former light heavyweight champion of the world, Buck Rock and Roll ZumHofe. No easy task for the Outpatient.
A lot of credit has to go to Buck ZumHofe in this one, the rock and roller. He has been in this business for a few years, but he knows the tricks. As you said, light heavyweight champion. And what was that?
I'm not quite sure, but you never know what's going on in the ring with the Outpatient. He's talking to the cameraman. He's talking to everybody. Pay attention to business. You're in there with one of the best in Buck Rock and Roll ZumHofe. In behind with that full Nelson.
Asking the Outpatient if he wants to give up. I think it's too early for that.
Well, he's flexing somewhat of a physique there. He did break the hold. He is a powerful man. You give the devil his due there.
Well, I think the Outpatient is totally incoherent about 90% of the time in that ring. And if I was Buck ZumHofe, I'd be on guard at all times.
Buck ZumHofe, we remind you, will be at the Winnipeg Arena August 27th, part of that big card. Headlined by Bruiser King Kong Brody and Bulldog Bob Brown. What a war that's going to be. Tickets available at the Select-A-Seat locations. And don't forget, too, August 28th, Keystone Center in Brandon. A tremendous wrestling card there, too. And ZumHofe obviously getting worked up, ready for those dates because he's got the Outpatient in a world of trouble right now.
That King Kong Brody match versus Bulldog Bob Brown, I think that's going to be the biggest match in Canada. They want each other bad, and it's going to be standing room only. So get your tickets, Select-A-Seat locations, get them early.
I can't imagine those two going in the ring. I'm talking about Brody and Brown and applying a scientific wrestling hold. I think you're going to find it's Katie bar the door right from the opening bell.
Well, they're going to be outside the ring. They're going to be in the ring. They may be out in the parking lot.
Whoa! The Outpatient was daring Mr. ZumHofe to apply a full Nelson. ZumHofe instead leveled him with a drop kick all the way across the ring into the turnbuckle. He is ready to go, the rock and roller. Turning it on right now. Oh! He dug that mask right into the eyes of the Outpatient, who is now outside the ring. He doesn't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Outpatient has taken a seat among the fans.
He probably doesn't know where he is.
All of a sudden, he thinks he's a spectator. He's done nothing but complain about how he's being hurt. That's professional wrestling, buddy. If you don't like it, find another line of work.
Buck ZumHofe giving him every chance to get back into the ring. Kind of eyeing each other up now. And they hook up. Headlock.
Referee in close asking the rock and roller if he wants to call it a night. I don't think so. Not the former light heavyweight champion of the world. He's got a lot of moves.
I think he could win that title back anytime he wanted to, man.
I agree with you. He is a great one. He is a great one. Trying to power out now of the side headlock held by the Outpatient. He's doing it. Well, not quite.
It'll take a lot more than a headlock to stop rock and roll ZumHofe.
He's going to try to power out of this one. The Outpatient trying to hang in there. ZumHofe, nope. Not quite. Not quite. The Outpatient a little too strong for the rock and roller. You're talking about, I would guess, and I say guess because the Outpatient doesn't tell anybody what he weighs, at least a 60 to 70 pound weight differential in that ring right now.
Bug ZumHofe is used to that, though. During his career, he has wrestled many an opponent that are much bigger than he is.
And again, the Outpatient maintaining the side headlock. Might have grabbed a little bit of hair there. The Rock and Roller having trouble getting out of this one. There's a fist to the forehead. The referee warns him. He's right on top of it. The Outpatient apparently doesn't care. He's not hiding anything. He's just breaking the rules.
You know, we've talked a lot about that August 27th date at the Winnipeg Arena. We don't want the fans to forget either. August 28th at Keystone Center in Brandon, another all-star card.
Oh, the Rock and Roller clipped him right to the jaw that time, and the Outpatient is on Dizzy Avenue. Off the ropes. Oh! Oh, he gave the Outpatient a little too much breathing room, and now the rock star is paying the price. Oh, 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 oh. George, I don't have to tell you.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. ZumHofe is going to be a sore man.
Has enough to power out before the count of one.
The man's not doing any wrestling at all. He's just kicking and stomping.
Well, we did see a headlock out of him earlier, and now he's going to work on the leg of Buck Rock and Roll ZumHofe.
Well, this is probably the closest thing you're going to get to a wrestling move out of the Outpatient. I don't think he knows any. I don't think he's ever seen a rule book. I don't know if he can read one.
I don't know what planet he came from, but he's giving Rock and Roll ZumHofe all he can handle in the ring right now. Rock and Roll moving from side to side in the ring, trying to twist and turn his way out of it, and he did. A nice move by Rock and Roll ZumHofe. Gets to his feet now, trying to get some feeling back in the leg. Stalked by the Outpatient. A forearm by ZumHofe. And now the Outpatient fires back with one of his own. And another.
That has to hurt. Bug ZumHofe in a little trouble here right now. And, of course, the Outpatient, I think, realizing that there's a weak spot here in the leg, going after it again on Buck ZumHofe. I wouldn't give the guy that much credit before, but he's obviously showing us that he does know a little bit of wrestling here.
You can't really tell whether the man is feeling pain or not. That mask covers up all his facial expressions. Definitely an advantage in that ring, and a lot of times it can be disconcerting to an opponent who decides to work on the mask rather than attend to the business at hand.
And Bug ZumHofe is always thinking he's a step ahead of you all the time. He got out of that leg hold, and
there's two forearms. And a heel across the ring. The Outpatient in trouble. Buck ZumHofe. Whoa!
He missed that one. He missed it. That hurt him.
The Outpatient saw it coming.
Buck ZumHofe in a little bit of pain, I would think.
Well, I think he's in a lot of pain. George, he landed right on the back of his head on that canvas. And now the Outpatient. Oh, why don't you telegraph it, pal? There's a count of 1, 2.
And it's all over.
The Outpatient might as well have sent Rock and Roll ZumHofe a letter.
I was telling you earlier about ZumHofe being ahead of the game. He telegraphed that one, and the Outpatient has got the losing end in this battle.